Maserfield was another meeting between Mercia and Northumbria, led by the kings Penda and Oswald respectively. The site is usually identified as Oswestry, deep into Mercian territory on the Welsh border. Bede implies it was a pagan Christian battle, but Cyndrwyn, the Prince of Paris and Mercian ally, was also Christian. The result of the battle was catastrophic for the Northumbrians. Oswald was killed and dismembered, as was his kingdom. This is the basic map taken from the Shield Wall supplement. The Northumbrians basically caught in between the two armies of the Mercians and the Welsh. I've added a little bit more flavour to the map here. The Northumbrians will be in the centre of the table, moving up to the top, which is where the Mercians will arrive from, and the Welsh will be arriving at the bottom of the table a few turns in. It's essentially a small valley. There's high ground to the right of the stream, which runs from top to bottom, and also high ground on the left-hand side of the table. The stream is a minor obstacle, rough ground is minor obstacle, the bogs will be medium obstacles, and trees will provide line of sight interference as appropriate. So here's Oswald and his champion Eoblad and his army. He's got two nobles, one of which is Elf Rick and the other is Elf Nick, two groups of Hearthguard and 5 groups of warriors. He's pushed himself deep into Mercian territory and he's got himself in a bit of a difficult position. He's going to be outnumbered and he's got to fight hard to escape. Penda and his army looking to get the boot in. He's got his champion Cuthbert, Keeneberger and Noble, 2 groups of Hearthguard, 3 groups of warrior and 1 group of missiles. And chasing hard into the rear of Oswald, who misses, is Cyndrwyn with his champion Chapsy and the mounted noble of Bryn, or it could be Barry, I'm not quite sure. I think I say it several times either way during the battle. Anyway, they have 3 groups of warriors, 2 groups of cavalry, 1 are noble shock cavalry, 1 are warrior shock cavalry and 1 group of missiles. And the Welsh will arrive on turn 3. Okay, points on offer from the campaign perspective. Defeating an enemy 3 points, +1 if different religion, and at this stage Penda is still pagan. Well, he always remains pagan actually, and Oswald is Christian. Killing an enemy king 3 points, +1 from different religion. Killing enemy noble or champion 1 point, and if the Northumbrians escape they get a bonus point, so even if they effectively lose the battle they can gain a bonus point here. There are indeed multiple lords and champions for the Mercians and their Welsh allies, and it is Penda who takes the lead. The Welsh are arriving on turn 3, and I thought because it was effectively a ambush scenario, the only preliminaries that were perhaps appropriate were just a speech from either side, just to rally the troops before they get into it. And the Northumbrians, 5, increased king or warlord status by 1 and force morale by 1. So the Northumbrians are up to 9 force morale. And for 3, this is the Mercians. For minor part is Greek to me, no effect. Okay, so the Northumbrian cards: goad, aggressive charge, rally, evade and fleet of foot. And for the Mercian Welsh alliance, goad, aggressive charge, step forth, audacia and strong arm. The Northumbrian force morale is on 9, whilst the allies are on 8. Let the battle commence. Right, we are up. Now, Penda's off first, so that's good for him. He's going to lose 1 pit per dice there, so I think they're just going to advance straight away, get as close as they can to the Northumbrians, and they go 8. They've got to make sure that they've got a good blocking formation to stop the Northumbrians escaping the field. Right, Elf Rich here. You'll get this group to move up and join up, which they do. They've got to get a quick defensive formation as fast as they can. As per one of the previous battles, when I draw the leader 1s and leader 2s, if they're in a big shield wall, I'll just be swapping out some cards, and rather than go through all of those, I'll just bypass them. Okay, Oswald's up now, which you can use. This Hearthguard group will come forward and join up, and they're within 2, so I'm going to allow them to form up there as well. It's like a double form up, so at least they've got most of their groups now together. Final group to move are the missiles. They go 9. Try and get them up onto the flank to cause some noise. And that's the end of the first turn. Remember, the Welsh are coming in on the beginning of turn 3. I forgot to do Elf Nick here. Again, for 1, they'll join up because they're within 2 inches, and these guys will come around to the side, which they do, but they'll join up next time. Right, the missiles will move forward. They go 5, so that's within 12 inches. It's 5, 6 to hit because they've just moved, and they are hitting Hearthguard, which is 5 shock, 6 kill. Oh, it's 1 kill. Now, actually, well, yeah, Oswald is there. It's not him, lucky for him, but 1 kill. Right, so Oswald is up. And I think what he's going to do, although he's outnumbered, can he do it? Can he do it? I don't know. I was going to say charge in whilst he's got the best of it vis-a-vis the Welsh not there. I think I'll go for it. Right, so it's 3 cards, a bounding move, playing that, so he can definitely get in, well, hopefully definitely, and it would be an extra dice, and they get aggressive charge. So they'll lose 1 pip per dice, or it's 4 dice, and so they go 9. It's not enough. And Oswald's shield wall has messed it. And he's blown his cards as well. And guess who's up now? It's good old Penda. He's going to do a strong arm. So it's 2 dice 6. They're in. I'll roll the strong arm first. Right, the first 20. Looking for 5s and 6s. Next 10. Another 4 there, so that's pretty good rolling. Right, let's see the split. 3, 3, 3, and I'll put 4 on that one because they've already lost 1. So it's 4, 3, 3, 3 shock. However, before we go anywhere else, we'll do a rally for Oswald. He gets 4. So I'll take off 1 here, 2 here, and well, actually I'll take another one off there. Yeah, so it's not bad roll there, but they're burning cards like anything. Right, we'll do some close combat now, work out some dice. Right, 39 for the Mercians. Looks a pretty solid hit, that one. I'll start with 5s. That's probably a bit generous. Now we'll see. It's not. It is 5 on each. Northumbria is on 29. And that's including Oswald, who's status 4. So I haven't done too bad there. I'll start with 3s. And it's 3 each. I'm getting good at this. Okay. Right, Hearthguard with Oswald is 1 kill, 2 shock. Is the kill on Oswald? It is. Oswald's wounded. He's got nothing to help him there. He's got status 4, he's now down to status 3. Bad things happen at 3. And that's 1 point off force morale. And the Northumbrians are on 8. Right, next group of Hearthguard is 1 kill, 1 shock. We got to 2 shock. Next group is 1 kill. Is it on Elfrich? It is. He's wounded as well. Noble wounded. No effect. And the last group here is 3 kill, 2 shock. I think I might have messed that one up because they're warriors. Too late now. 2 shocks are up to 5. And 3 kill. 1, 2, 3. Right, what's coming back? These are warriors. 1 shock only. Another group of warriors. 1 kill, 1 shock. Kill on the noble. It is. Noble's getting it. Big star here. Bad things happen. That's 1 off the Mercian force morale. And they're down to 7. Okay, so now we're on the Hearthguard with Penda. That is no effect. Next Hearthguard is 1 shock. And finally, last group of warriors is 2 shock, 1 kill. Now, that's a net 3 to the Mercians. And that is withdraw a minimum of 6. So not good. Now, if excess shock, I think that was on 4. Don't think they're on excess shock. But these guys do. They get +2, which is 1, 2, and they break. So they go back 4, and they're out, and they go another 9. Probably going to run into the clutches of Cyndrwyn. So bad things happen for a warrior group, which is 5. And that's 2 points. And the Northumbrians are on 6 force morale. Right. The Mercians will advance 2 inches. Combat ends. Which is probably just as well for the Northumbrians at the moment. Right, leader 2, old Elf Nick. He's going to get his formation to turn around. We'll get them to join up and turn around because he can see or hear the Welsh coming in the other direction. And that's the end of the turn. Right, well, the first card up is leader 1 for the Welsh. So that's Bryn, the cavalry commander. Okay, he's got 3 dice, 6 + 6. I think he will come around here onto the flank. So he goes 16. And you've got warrior and elite shock cavalry there. They are waiting to pounce. And it never rains but it pours for the Northumbrians as Cyndrwyn arrives with his warriors. He's got 8. Right, Elf Nick is up. There's not a lot he can do. He can't charge the Welsh. He's got to be wary of the cavalry on his right, and he obviously needs to protect Oswald's rear. So he's going to draw a card, and he's drawn Strong Arm, which is good, but not going to change too much at the moment. All right, Keenabanger will take off 2 points of shock here, and Keenaburger will take 2 points of shock off here. Right, I've done the classic with the cavalry. I should have played them on that card rather than leader 1, so I've got to remember that next time. Leader 1 will just be able to take shock off. Elf Rich will take off 2 points of shock here. The Mercian missiles will be firing now. They're hitting on a 4-5-6. That's just one hit, and it's 5-6, 5 shock, 6 kill, 3 no effect. Right, we also have some British missiles. They'll be scooting along, and they go 11. They'll come up here, and next time they can start hitting the warriors there. Right, Oswald's up now. He's going to play a fear, and he can affect this group of warriors. 6 inches of the champion, and it is 2 points of shock. And then he's going to play this hand, Carpe Diem, not suited, aggressive charge, and strong arm. They'll get 2 additional dice there, and aggressive charge. So do they make it in? Yes, they do, just. They have 5, 9. So they have 12 on the strong arm. 5s and 6s, shock. And that's 4 shock. So 1 here. These guys are up to 3. These guys are up to 2, and 1 here. Not a massive amount, but it all helps. Okay, 30 for the Northumbrians, hitting on 3s. Pretty good. I have the odd one on this group here. Coming back is 34. But it's on 3 groups. Five, 5, 5. Okay, so this group of warriors on the Mercian right is 1 kill, 3 shock. That's up to 4 shock. Keenabanger's group is 3 kill, 2 shock. I'll do the shock first. They're up to 4. Right, so it's definitely 2 kills. 1, 2. Is the kill on Keenabanger? It's not. So that's 3 kill there. Mercian's getting hit hard here. Penda's group in the middle is 1 shock, 1 kill. So they're up to 2 shock. Is the kill on Penda? Does he take a wound? He does. Penda's wounded. Right, that's about things happen for the Mercians. 4. They lose 2 points, and they're down to 5 force morale. This is carnage already. Right, next group of Hearthguard is 2 kill, 1 shock. We're up to 3 shock, 2 kill. Is it Keena Burger? It is. He's wounded. Cool. And 5 is another point on force morale. Mercians are down to 4. Right, left-hand group of warriors is just 1 kill. Right, so that's 5 kill. Oswald might be pulling it out of the bag here. Right, however, what's coming back here? 2 shocks, up to 6, which is excess. Next group of Hearthguard. That was a 1. 2 kill, 1 shock. So they're up to 3. 1, 2. And last group is warriors, and that's 2 kill, 1 shock. So that's that. Is it on? Old Elfrich there. It's not. 1, 2. So it's 4 that side, 5 the other side. Net 1 to the Northumbrians. This is very bloody. Right, so it's withdraw if excess shock. No. Yes, they have 1, so they'll go back 1 inch. The rest of them can stay together. And we have an excess shock here. They go back 1, so they can stay together as well. Very depleted ranks though. End of combat. Okay, Penda's up. Last go in the turn. He's got 3 command initiatives. He'll take off 2 points of shock here. They're down to 2, and he'll take 1 point of shock off here. They're down to 3. So as we look now, real carnage on both sides here. Oswald trying to break through to get to safety, but they're not doing particularly well. The Mercians holding them just. Rearguard action. We have Elf Nick awaiting the charge from the Welsh. Looks like it's only going to go one way unless Oswald can break through. Right, British cavalry are up now. Can't afford to get them in here. They'll die en masse, I guess. Well, there's 8 of them. Double in the first go against warriors. Right, they've got aggressive charge, so I think they're going to go for it. +6 just as well, because they wouldn't have made that then. So away they go. And I think, to be fair to the Northumbrians, they can all get involved, so I probably didn't think about that particularly well, but there we are. Okay, so the Northumbrians will have 18, 20. Cavalry will have 8. Doubled is 16, 17, 18. And they're hitting on 3s with aggressive charge. So it's not bad. 4, 4, 3. And coming back, hitting on 4, 5s and 6s. So that'll be 5 on the I'll have 5 on the warrior shock cavalry and 4 on the noble shock cavalry. I just messed them up a little bit. Okay, left-hand warrior group. Oh, nothing. Go away with that. Elf Nick's group is 1 kill, 2 shock. Is the kill on Elf Nick? It's not. And final group of warriors is 1 shock. Okay, these are the noble cavalry. Ooh. Well, that's a disaster for them. 2 kill and 3 shock. So it's definitely 1. Is it noble? No. No, what I didn't do is double the shock for these guys. So they're on 4 and they're on 2. That's just the first round only. So it's 2 kills so far. And on the warrior cavalry is 2 kill, 2 shock. Wow. They've got hammered. It was a disaster. Bad decision. Right, so it's net 4 to the Northumbrians. And you know what? I think I might have routed them. because it's withdraw minimum of 6. If excess shock, add 2. Yes, they're 2 with 3, so they go to 5. They're broken. And that's the elites. With the noble, they go another 8. I guess plus 6. So they're on the edge of the table. These guys stay here, but they've had it. So they're on the edge of the table with the noble, Barry, and these guys are basically out the game. I suppose they you can argue they've softened them up a little bit. Not a great deal. Anyway, so it's bad things happen for a elite group, 2. And that's 2 points off force morale. And the allies, the Welsh and the Mercians, are on 2. Now, that brings a completely different perspective to the rest of the battle going on. Right, Keener Banger will take off 2 points of... you can only take 1 point of shock off. He is down to 1 command initiative. Right, Oswald is up. I'm contemplating getting them to charge in, but to be honest, I don't think they can. He's got to take... He's only got 3 command initiatives, because he was on 4. So I'll take off... yeah, let me take 3 off there, I think. So they're down to 3. They're on 3. They're all on 3. All right, British missiles. They are within close range, so it's 4, 5, 6 to hit. 1 hit. And 4 on a warrior is 1 shock. They're up to 3. Elfrich is going to take off 1 point of shock. That's all he can do. All right, Barry's up now. All he can do is detach and go and join those, and then try and rally that shock off. Right, I've just thought of something sneaky. So it's Elf Nick is up now. If he plays a Carpe Diem, he can catch these cavalry. He's only got to get another 2 points of shock on them, and they will be routed. And that may well mean the Welsh, and indeed the Mercians, will flee the field. So let's see if this works. They can only take 1 point of shock off before they go. So this dice roll is -3. They go 8. And that is enough. Okay, so the Mercians will have 6 plus 4 is 10, 11, 12. These guys can't fight, so it's 12. And the warrior cavalry, shock cavalry, will get 1, 2, 3. All right, let's do the Northumbrians first. We're hitting on a 4, 5, 6. That's a pretty crunching blow. It's all on those 2 plus that noble, and in reply, nothing. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Right, damage is what it could have been. Well, I think they're going to rout, because that is 1 kill. Is that on Barry? It's not. So he's gone, and it's another 4 shock, which means they're on 6, which means they rout. And they're off the table. Right, let's see if this follows up the rout. 4, they don't, so they'll all advance 2. Right, bad things happen for warrior cavalry. 6 is 3 points, and that is the Welsh routing, and therefore indeed Penda and his Mercians. He sees his Welsh allies come a cropper in the background of the fighting whilst they're getting ready to re-assault the Northumbrians with Oswald. They disappear. They've got too much shock, and Penda's off and running. Well, that was a turn up for the books, wasn't it? Wasn't expecting the Northumbrians to pull through there, so well done them. From the casualties perspective, it was pretty even in the end. The Northumbrians lost 4 Hearthguard and 6 warriors for a total of 10. The Mercians lost 6 warriors and the Welsh lost 4 cavalry. In the big shield wall clash between Penda and Oswald, both kings and indeed all nobles got wounded, so it was a pretty crunching, bloody effort there. So the campaign points for that battle is a straight sweep for Oswald, who gets 3+1 for winning the battle, and the additional bonus for escaping the ambush for a total of 5. Penda and Cyndrwyn get bugger all. So in the overall campaign to be Bretwalda and have overlordship over England, it's no great surprise that Oswald and Penda, as leaders of Northumbria and Mercia, have taken a strong lead. It therefore lines up Wynwade as the last battle in this campaign as a winner-takes-all scenario. I'm certainly looking forward to getting all my minis on the table for that one. Well, yet another very enjoyable game. I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully see you next time for the showdown.